There we go. Now it's playing right. Much better. Yeah, it's been a busy week. We've been working on a bunch of game stuff. Let me see if what I can bring up that we can talk about. What can I bring up that we can talk about here? Let me see. I can't remember if this works. All right, let's see if that breaks everything. It's good for now. For now, you can still see me. That's a good sign. Okay. Because we might need to use desktop mode today. We might need to be on the screen. And I'll talk about why that is in a second. Yeah, it's been a minute since we used this. All right, cool. Did I always have myself as this big in this scene? Maybe I did. Maybe I'm just too huge to be considered. Yeah, so yeah, I've been working on a bunch of different stuff. I am doing some pre-production stuff for a game that I can't talk about. That's who knows? Maybe it doesn't. Who knows if it'll one day exist? But that has introduced me to a new narrative tool that I was not previously familiar with, and a lot of interesting sort of fun stuff for designing interactive narrative. There's this thing here that I got called Twine, and Twine's a pretty fun little program. Twine is a tool that allows you to build branching narrative stories. I have a demo somewhere hereabouts that I can walk you through. Let me see if I can find it. And I found a demo called The Den. Where did I put The Den? I think it's in my game dev workspace, which is somewhere around here. Let's see. When have I modified stuff? That doesn't seem right. Streaming? No. That seems incorrect entirely. Is it under projects? Yeah, game dev. Ruination. Man, I got some old projects in here. I have been trying to make games for a long time. That's what I've learned. It has been a while. Game ideation. No, I don't think this will do it. Why don't we just look for it again? Let's grab a copy of The Den so we can talk about how this works. The Den. Twine. Yeah. Let's grab this and talk about it. We need to grab a copy. Here we go. Zip files. Delicious zip files. We are grabbing it. We are grabbing it. The Den. Yeah, so we grab a copy of this. And do I have a workspace on this desktop? Oh, I do. I'm a little surprised the Den isn't already here. All right, here's my workspace. Let's open up The Den. Yep, skip this. Imports. And we're going to import from our workspace right here. So it imports straight from an HTML file. And I know this is tiny, bear with me, but what you get is you get this crazy thing. And this is basically how they build out the sort of a choose your own adventure narrative story thing. And it's pretty neat. You can decorate any of the pages you're presented with, any of these like little rooms or passages, with HTML and CSS. So if you know those things, you can make some cool stuff. And you can run it to check out what's going on. Let's run it in Chrome here. So there's the den. The images are broken because there are some things about Twine that I think could be better. One of them is it could at least have the generosity to copy things over into your Scratch folder so that when you are playing them, the assets are there. So to get those assets that are all broken and angry working, you gotta copy them over from the den download that we have. And I'll just copy everything except for what have I done? Oh, there we go. Copy everything except for the main there. So now they're all relative to this built file. If I hit refresh, this should just work now. There you go. There's the den. And so the whole idea is it has a built-in save system for saving the state of everything that's going on. And you can have these little interactive stories where you've got characters like you've got your father, you've got V, and then you can make choices, and that'll navigate you to the next state. So you can click around and explore a bunch of stuff. We can't go into the storeroom. There's a lock symbol. I'm gonna try the refuse door. We're gonna search the kitchen. We're gonna look in the cabinets, steal that key, and use that to go into the storeroom. And as we go through, right, there's these check marks that are being used, these little different iconographies that help us know what's going on. Check out the computer. Play a game. Let's play the arcade game. Aw, didn't give us a good game. Yeah, so that's how that works at a high level. But the team I'm working with has some background in Twine. So we're using this to look at some narrative design stuff. I became familiar with it, and I think it's like a neat little dialogue narrative design thing. I was thinking about whether you could use this for Dungeons and Dragons. That seemed pretty cool, but it's pretty neat in general. And then, you know, you can have the game, and in real time, we can check out what's happening in the background. So we're currently playing it. I wonder if it has, I don't think it has live visualization of where you are. That would be cool. But if we wanted to talk about like how this works, I'll hit the old refresh here. Let's restart. Bam. So we're at the beginning. This works by sending us to an intro screen. Here's the intro screen. It's pretty tiny. I wonder if I can help. Yeah, zoom in. Perfect. Let's see if we can zoom in a bit for folks. Can I? Control plus is not working, so I guess I'll just zoom in a couple of times. Yeah, so hopefully this is marginally easier to read. You can maybe start to read what's going on. But what we have is on the right hand, we have all of this script that determines what happens in the intro. So for the den, what they're doing is they are setting up a bunch of initial variables to false. Basically, these are keys that tell you whether or not you've started the game, what your current status is for, you know, I guess this vent variable. We're setting that up. We're setting some durations, probably animation durations, all those kinds of cool things. And then you have the layout of the actual den logo, which can include HTML here. So we've got, you know, a div here that is basic, and if the hub is visited, then we put some of this information here to let you know that, oh, if you want to start a new game, please restart. But if you've never done any of that, there's no reason to tell you. Hey, Uber, what's going on? I've been talking game development. I stumbled into some pre-production stuff, and I am learning. I'm learning a new pseudo engine called Twine. What have you been up to? Yeah, so you generate the layout for the den by default. We don't have any of these notes on what's going on. Hello, boo-boo. Yes. Yeah, don't have any of these default things for you. All right, good. For starting a new game. So instead you have these buttons, and the buttons are interactables, which will take you to a new node in the graph. Ooh, dumpling making day. That sounds delicious. I would love, I like me a good dumpling. I, for dinner, had 2 slices of 7-Eleven pizza, which I will tell you now is way better than it has any right to be. It's like $7, and you can get it delivered hot, or you can get it as like refrigerated for you to make yourself. And it's so good, I'm angry about it. Like, I don't know what they do to the pepperoni. They must put pheromones or drugs in it, but it is way too good. Is way too good. Yeah. So while people were filing in, I was testing some of my desktop scenery and talking about what we were doing recently. I genuinely missed those frozen Walmart pizzas. Oh yeah, they were, frozen pizzas I think have legitimately gotten way worse than they used to be. Like, I feel like most frozen pizzas these days are kind of jank. Nowadays, I don't even bother trying to get a Supreme or anything. I get a cheese pizza by Red Baron, and I put my own shit on it. I get like diced onions and some ground beef or something, some spinach, and I throw that on there, and I put a little extra cheese on there too, because they're so cheap. They do not put enough cheese on it. Yeah, it's annoying how much extra work I have to do to this fucking frozen pizza. The whole point is that it's frozen and ready for me to eat. Why do I have to make a pizza to make a pre-made pizza? That's some bullshit. I was just telling this streamer friend who apparently lived in Pittsburgh for a couple of years before I moved there about some of my awful college habits. Oh, we have plenty. There are many bad college habits to be done. My favorite bad college habit is, I was about to say that one. Yes. Yeah, so Uber and I went to college together, and we were tryhards. We filled up our schedule so that we had no time for anything and worked 24/7 for like years at a time. And in order to cope with the number of all-nighters we had to deal with, we would take these Mountain Dew energy drinks that they used to have called Amp Big Rigs, and then we would take caffeine pills and we would drop them into them, and they would be dissolved by the time you got to the bottom. So, like, I think y'all need to understand what we're talking about here. Yeah, so this is the one. This one on the right. There's Amp. Actually, that's not even a proper Big Rig, because the Big Rigs didn't they have twist tops? There's a tall boy. Amp Big Rig. Twist top can. Oh no, here, all right. Maybe they were regular can tops. For some reason, I thought they had Jolt Cola twist tops. Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, so this is the Big Rig. Yep. So this is 24 ounces. We would take these and we would take a caffeine pill and we drop it in there. It's extremely unwise to do that. Do not recommend. Never do this. But they're massive, and I think they had like... So this is the other thing we used to do. This is how unhinged we were. We used to like know the exact caffeine content of every major energy drink, because I think like Big Rigs were The best at the time. Before that, there was Sobe Gold. Yeah, the Sam's Club uncoded ones. Yeah, so caffeine, Sobe No Fear Gold. Yeah, how much is in this? 174 milligrams. And then like, how much caffeine in Ant Big Rig? I think that must have been like 250, right? Oh no, no, that's a 16 ounce. So if that's 16, this would be 50% more. Yeah, so it would be like 210 milligrams of caffeine. Pepsi Max is the most cost effective. I also just liked the flavor of Pepsi Max better than regular like Pepsi and Diet Pepsi. Stupid AI. Yeah. Exactly. It's like, oh yeah, actually reading this makes no sense. The Big Rig flavors, that's not a flavor. This is a hallucination. That's not true. Can't even do math. Can you believe that? Ridiculous. Yeah, Sobe Gold was a good time. Sobe used to have a lot of good drinks and they just sort of died. Arizona iced tea still going though. Good for them. Updated October 23rd, 2024. So here, like, who in 2024 is making an update to a drink that was discontinued like 10 years ago? Please explain. Please explain. Oh yeah, you know what? I think caffeinestats.com is like one of the websites we used to use. Oh, it absolutely is. Here, let me turn on Dark Reader. I think the universe is gonna get angry if I don't turn Dark Reader on. Womp womp. Wait, does Dark Reader just not work on this page? I want it on. What is happening? Wait, what have they done such that Dark Reader doesn't work on this page? That's garbage. How dare they? How dare they? It's like, what is the point? Get out of here. What is the point if Dark Reader doesn't work? Anyway. Yeah, these days, Hide Extreme. Oh, these are like the energy shots that started in Southeast Asia, except they didn't taste good when they were back in the day. I assume this doesn't taste good either. This is a trend that I noticed in Japan, where they have these crazy little medicinal tasting energy shots. You can see them in the Yakuza games, actually. Just a few days back, I was telling my friend about that one time I was made fun of by the gas station dude because I was looking at ice cream for ages while you guys got your shit, and then I ended up just picking vanilla. Huh, interesting. Yeah, the Yakuza Stamina X, right? This trend has finally made its way to the US. And these all tasted terrible. Had a couple of those in Japan. After all that, you went fucking vanilla? Absolutely. Absolutely went vanilla. Yeah, what's like... Man, this is all crazy. Demon energy drink. Gotta love all these try-hard names. Got Drink Mix. Bing is popular now. Bang is popular. Bing Bang. Gotta have Bing Bang. Yeah, like, what is the... I don't recognize any of this shit. Spike Shooter. Bang I recognize. I don't recognize Spider. Is the energy drink business, like, dead? What about Rain? Rain was the nonsense Walmart one, I think. Yeah, I don't see anything for that. It's crazy. Oh yeah, Balls Guarana. Is this just gonna be like a long nostalgia trip? Is that what we're doing this stream? Is that the play? Yeah. Ant Big Rigs. That was a bad idea. Yeah, so, anyway, no. Yeah, probably. Yeah, so I've been checking out Twine for narrative prototyping, and I am currently de-rusting my Unreal Engine skills, because that's the engine I'll probably be targeting. But it is a neat little thing, this like little narrative and game engine. So yeah, you set up buttons to run what they call each one of these a passage. The passage is HTML and CSS decorated interactive text. You can insert buttons and whatnot to cause you to proceed to the next game state. A button is just a styled interactable that will take you to a different passage. If you click on a button here, it says it's going to go to the Aiden passage. And so this is like a clever little thing that I like that they did here, is if you look at this corner, you've got all these character passages. And what these are actually clever little animation screens so that you know what character perspective you're in, because this story is told in a series of vignettes from different characters. So when you go to another scene, the way they set it up is you always go to the character's scene, Aiden, and then there's a location for where that character is. So you set the location for the different characters as time moves on, and then you'll go to the Aiden scene to basically do a cut to that character in the new scene. So here's Aiden. If we look at the way it works, it goes to Aiden location whenever you call the Aiden scene. If we look at the intro, we see that Aiden's location is set to Act 1. So we get the splash screen, and then it sends us to Act 1. And if we look at the game over here, I'll say new game, Aiden. So there's the cool little splash screen. And now this is the Act 1 text. So fun stuff. I have kind of enjoyed looking at this. Yeah, I wanted to try and use this as a way of like generating dialogue for some prototypes. But the challenge that we run into is that this is like really opinionated and simple, and it's all in JavaScript, and other engines don't have a great way of talking to it. So that's probably not going to work, but it was a cool idea. And yeah, so I've been doing that. I've been de-rusting my Unreal Engine skills. Gotta love Unreal Engine. The blueprint system is really cool. If you've never seen that, it's a visual programming language. I've had a really good time with all that stuff. And then actually, I've also been looking at Game Maker, because a lot of folks have been getting into Game Maker recently. I don't know if there's like a fully developed... I don't know if I have like a full test project in here right now. This might be on another computer. Remind me later. But Game Maker is also a visual programming based system, and it has some pretty neat stuff. Yeah, let's take a look at this one. GML code. Let's do one of the visual ones so y'all can see how this works. Here we go. Demo visual. Let's go. Yeah, so here's how Game Maker handles all of its systems. It uses the idea of rooms. So most game engines will use levels. This one uses rooms. And it has some really nice test projects for you. And it reminds me, it feels like a really good 2D engine with Unreal's blueprinting system. There's a couple of things about it that are still a little irritating because it uses its own scripting language, and that's always annoying. Because then you have to learn a custom scripting language that you don't know anything about. But the demos are all pretty good. And if you want to get started quick and work through this kind of stuff, it gets pretty easy because all you need to do is pick a room and like open up a project for something. It's like, oh, here's the game manager, and it's all visual. It's all visual programming. Gamepad input. Let's see. Async system. Let's do like what happens in create. And so here is a visual programming representation of how the create event is handled for the gamepad input. And so it just sets this list for gamepads and like what happens every step. At the beginning of every step, it's got this, so it has like sort of a outline breakdown of what it would be in traditional code. And then you have this visual flow graph setup you can do. And you can also mix them, which is great. So if you have someone who's not super... All right, gonna get some coffee? Cool. I would love a coffee right now. I should go get a coffee. But I have to talk to all of you. Yeah, so you can mix and match. So if you have someone on your team who isn't super confident in programming, you can just give them like a really thin little blueprint thing and say, this is your box. Mess with this box. Yeah, so in this case, argument VK left. We should talk about emotes at some point. I gotta make more for myself too. Yes, I do want to get on the emote train. I'm not in a huge rush because I've not even hit affiliate yet, but they're nice to have around. I can set them up on 7TV and I can put them on Discord, and people have been asking, which is nice. It's nice to be loved by your community. That's so nice. That's so nice. So, yeah, lots of game dev stuff. So if I haven't been as active in the Discord and I haven't been doing my extra streams, this is primarily why we've been going hard on the game dev angle a little bit. Lots of pots on the fire. But I do have a couple of ideas for what we're going to want to continue with on Thursdays. And one of the things I wanted to do is check out a new game I just discovered. And I had to test out this desktop capture setup, and hopefully it works, because of how weird it is. Allow me to describe to you a game. Suppose you love the idea of Vampire Survivors. And let's paint a picture for y'all. Let's say you love Vampire Survivors, right? You love these Survivors games. These are really your thing. You're a big fan. You like what's going on here. Wait, is this an in-browse? I didn't know there was an in-browse. Oh, right, because this started on the Phaser engine. I'm already distracted. Where's the... Let's open the image here, right? Vampire Survivors. You like this. This is what you enjoy as an individual. But also, maybe you like some other stuff. Maybe you like Windows 98 SE. Maybe you like this aesthetic. Maybe this is a thing you're into, right? You like the way this looks. This is your vibe. And maybe you miss Clippy. Do you miss Clippy? Does anyone here remember who Clippy is? Do you miss this person? This paperclip? Would you like some help? So if your vibe is this, come on. Your vibe is this and this. Got this, got that. Exactly. If your vibe is this and this, and where did I put it? Over here, and this. Boy, do I have the game for you. We have discovered, where are you here? Survivors. We've discovered desktop 98 survivors. That's what we have. There's also helper avatars, but Clippy was the default. Yes, there was a wizard. There were a bunch of different folks. So I wanted to go on some survivors nonsense today. And I thought I would start with this one because I think it's less polished than the other one we're going to play. And we're on a nostalgia trip already. So let's check out desktop 98 survivors. I think it's too new for there to be a category. Oh no, there is. All right. Okay. Desktop 98 survivors does have a game category on Twitch. That's impressive. Good job, Twitch. Good job. You figured it out. So let's check this out. And we have to play it on our desktop because it works weird. I have done a quick test, and let me tell you, this is a little unusual. Yeah, complain about my DualSense controller. All right, loading content. Now this is a little small. I will help read it for all y'all. Welcome. Hi there. Thank you so much for installing Desktop Survivors 98. Because the game runs over your desktop, this setup will ensure everything looks right. As a quick disclaimer, Desktop 98 Survivors never interacts with your actual desktop. Everything you see is part of the game and has no real effect on your system. I will be actively fixing bugs, updating the game, and adding new features as quickly as I can. Thanks again, and enjoy the game. So here's the part where we set up the scale so that it makes sense for us here. I think we're going to want max. And actually, in my scene here, I normally hide my taskbar, and I think I'm going to have to undo that so that y'all can see what's going on. Main scene, huh? Where do I pull this from? Capture cursor. Okay. Yep. So we're just gonna have to make a quick modification here. No, that's not how it goes. You do like this and then this. There we go. Can I hide taskbar? Make this a little better. Hide taskbar? Hide, please. Hide. Go away. Go away. Disappear. Hide. Make gone. Cease to exist. Stop your nonsense. Go away. Lock on the... there we go. Hide. Perfect. Perfect. Now I can send this back. Something like so. I think that's right. I think everybody can see everything, yeah? Cool. All right, so we're going to set it to max scale so that there's a shot people can read. I don't know that you actually will be able to, but we're trying. We're trying. Wallpaper. Choose whether to use a fake in-game wallpaper. That feels like a thing I would want to do. This is the wallpaper I have. Can we make it look old and weird? Oh yeah, that's interesting. But I guess it's more fun to just have it on the desktop. I don't know. What do y'all think? Do we want the fake wallpaper or not? Dynamic dungeon wallpaper. Let's turn on the wallpaper for now. Just for now. Next, desktop dimming. Adjust desktop dimming to help focus during gameplay. Oh, okay. So we can do this, and then we can like I see. I see. All right. Well, let's see. Is there an unhinged wallpaper that we like? I guess we'll stick with the standard for now. Well, we might have to pick an unhinged wallpaper at another time to entertain ourselves. Can dim it a little bit. That seems fine. Not at all. All right. Dungeon borders. Draws themed walls around play areas during runs. Enemy outlines. That's a white outline around enemies. Sure. Oh, hello there. You're new, aren't you? Oh, this is going to be a problem, everybody. We're going to have to narrate. Name's Sorty, your digital helper, guide, and survival sidekick. Oh, thanks, Sorty. That's so helpful. Don't worry. I'll get you up to speed faster than a 56K modem. All right, who has actually used this 56K modem? Raise your hand. Raise hands. Don't lie now. Let's start your first run. Click the begin menu in the bottom left corner, then hit new run. But there, oh, Discord. Ooh, look at all of the toys. What's under Discover? Oh, this is sick. This is sick. I love this already. All right. Oh, wait. Power supply. Oh, these are upgrades. Reduces inflicted damage. Okay. I'm getting the theming. I understand. Begin. New run. Cursor selection. Classic, happy, or scrap. We need monies for it. Plus 10% level scaling. XP heals 0.1. Plus 1 amount every 20 levels until level 60. Sure, let's do classic. Grove. This is actually hilarious. Can I edit? No, I can't move this. I can move it left and right, but it's full height no matter what I do. Of course. Of course, that makes perfect sense. Let's do the Grove. Generating dungeon. Oh wait, we are the cursor. All right. Welcome to your first dungeon room. See those doors on the edges of the screen? You can click them to move to a new room. Prefer keyboard, use keys or WASD to traverse. Either works. If you get lost, just open the map, click on the globe on the taskbar, or right-click. Your taskbar also tracks your player stats. Cool, cool. To clear a room, just survive until that little timer below hits 0. Oh, and pro tip, you can click on me at any time to hide the game. Great for taking breaks. Finally, see that little mouse icon next to me? That shows if you can click through the game to your desktop. Interesting. All right. The red cross means the clicks are locked to the game. It'll unlock when you pause or leave a dungeon. Okay. You're all set. Go explore, click some doors, and get to surviving. So I can control this a couple of different ways. And I guess we have to pick a direction. Let's go west. I'm on Team West. Oh, okay. All right, we're a finger. We are fingering everybody. Okay, so actually, you can. I guess the most logical way to do this is with the mouse. Oh, but I'm not used to the mouse, and there's not a lot of magnetism. Oh no! What are you? Who's that guy? All right, cursor trails fires an additional cursor. Base speed up 22%. Word art fires letters horizontally. Fishing pole, cast line. All right, let's get that cursor arrow, I guess. Whoa, where am I? I have no idea where I am. There I am. Okay. All right, that was harder than I expected. Oh snap! And it just cuts to my desktop when I click on him. That's cool. Check that out. We're back. All right, this money, anger, nothing. Money. A fresh-faced player with gold to spare. How delightful. Oh, this is one of the other helpers. Is a cat. Piper, enchantress, entrepreneur, and part-time nap connoisseur. Nice. I stock only the finest hardware. Feel free to browse. Spend enough. There is a lot of dialogue for a Survivors game. I'm going to say that. We are on team dialogue already. I accept occasional pets. Pet Piper in her dungeon shop 5 times. Now available cat JPEG. A playful feline attacks from below. We got our first achievement. Now we get achievements. Ah, we unlocked something by petting the cat. That's the best. Okay, I can't afford this. Cannot afford. Sad face. All right. I guess we'll go this way. Ah, another traveler fresh from the fields. There, how do I... whoa. The map is Minesweeper. That is awesome. I'm having a good time. We're good. All right, but I have to click on this to go next? I guess so. I'm Tatter. I used to help folks put things away. Things they didn't want anymore. Files, folders, regrets. I don't remember this character. I feel like I remember the cat. I know the wizard's going to show up. We're definitely going to get the wizard. Let's skip the formalities. Let's see what you're made of before the worms do. Oh, are you boss? You are boss? You are boss. Okay. Okay. I probably should have had more stuff before we fought the boss. Ow. This is, alright, this is some serious nonsense. I don't like that part. I don't like when he goes all DVD logo on me in the corner. This was a bad idea. This was a very bad idea. Alright. Ran out of HP. Boo. New run. Growth. Okay, we're learning. What we've learned is that Windows 98 is a cruel and harsh mistress. What are these things? What are the little goop? Like, what kind of enemies are these? I can't even tell. Everything's so small. All I see is Sortie. Ow! You can't just be shooting lasers at me, alright? Not fair. This is very awkward. Okay. Alright, we can get the cat JPEG. Let's fire additional cursors and go faster. We're learning. Got a mushroom. Can I get this mushroom? No. No mushroom for me. This is a very... I love the aesthetic, but this is a very awkward feeling Survivors game. Very weird. It's weird that it plays over your desktop. It's weird that, like, it does that, but the desktop isn't interactable. Whoa, okay. More cursor. It's weird that, like, everything pauses when a dialogue comes up and you can just free move at that point. That's strange. We know the cat's over there. We don't have enough money for the cat. Gotta go somewhere else. Gotta investigate. I guess we've been here? Nothing to see here. I guess we'll go this way. Aha! Okay. Oh, these are the laser dudes. Ow. I'm not a fan of are those arrows? I guess those are supposed to be arrows. I'm going with the upgrade one weapon all the way first strategy. Because I don't know what we want. Oh, well, the slime split. That's classic. Got your classics. Is that a Butterfree? Is that what this is? I don't know what any of these things are. Binary bump, more cursor arrows. I think that feels like it's a Butterfree. I would accept that I'm wrong. I'm just saying. That's what the vibe is giving me. Alright, so now we have to pick something new. Fires recycled files in a shotgun fashion. Spawns near the center, explodes every... fires with letters. Let's do... I like shotguns. Let's try the shotgun. Alright, go east. Or no, west. West. Go west. This is very hard to follow. Oh, those trees were enemies. We can attack some of these. That's weird. I wonder if this is all procedurally generated. I assume so, right? Like, I assume there's no curation to the dungeon. It's just all procedural generation. That's got to be what we got. Ah! It's also very wacky to control. Okay. Oh, more cursor arrow. I will take that. I think I like the shotgun recycle bin. That seems good. It's been serving me well. More cursor. More west. Okay, there's a boss. I do not feel very confident in our ability to beat the boss. I would like more stuff. Oh, I can check the map. I forgot that we can check the map. We'll have to do that before we move on. There's a lot of dudes. Alright, we're firing cursors very serious down now. And there are frogs. We are being chased by frogs. I don't understand. Alright, more recycle bin. Ow! Big ow. Why are the frogs so sturdy? Cookie! Cookie. I like cookie. Alright. Recycle bin. Defeat 100 enemies in a single room. Now available CD launcher. CD that bounces off the walls. Reach level 10 with any cursor. Now available Reg Edit. 10% more XP. My computer increases HP by 10. Ooh, money. Okay. Let's check the map. Alright. That's a boss. I guess we're allowed to go down a level now? Oh, generating dungeon depth 2. So we don't have to fight the boss. We have to find the next floor. We're learning so much. One moment, chat. I actually need to run for just a second. I'll be right back. Be right back. And then more survivors. Yo, everybody, this is crazy. Hold on. Let me see if I can show you. All right. Ready? Do you see that? They set up the screensaver. It's the Win98 screensaver. Oh, Giga was on, and she's my Oshi. You want to know who requested that we do this today? Cassie. Cassie is the one. We had a choice between Face Miner and Survivors games, and she decided, hey, you know what? Actually, I think I would like to see you play Survivors games. Want to know what happened? She didn't even watch. She didn't even watch. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Stay still for 30 seconds when not in a fight. Available Bloom. You asked me what you should do. Uh-huh. And you were like, oh, this is the more interesting thing. This is the thing I would be more interested in. Oh, good, good. That must imply that you will at least be lurking, surely. Surely you will at least be lurking. Have you seen Sortie? This is Sortie. The game is drawn on top of your desktop, which is pretty crazy. The map is Minesweeper themed. I currently have the recycle bin and the cursor arrow. What does this one do? Oh, these are the stats. And a bunch of other stuff like settings. So we can change... Let's change the wallpaper. Oh, we can change all these wallpapers. That's fun. That's fun. Cool. I was napping when you asked. Uh-huh. Coming in here, using other people's emotes. Disclaimer, I don't have emotes. Watching other people's streams. Anyway, where's the draw above thing? Oh, that's the background dimming. What's this do? Yeah, you can see my desktop if I set it to none. So you can see all the way through. It's pretty fun. Yeah, this is crazy. I can't ban the streamer. You can't ban the streamer. That's true. It's a well-known feature. Okay. Is it easier with controller or mouse? I can't tell. Oh, I want that cookie. I want that cookie. All right. Whoa. Okay then. I don't see. I think it's easier with mouse. I also don't know what these are. Minesweeper, paint bucket. All right, let's do paint bucket. Let's do paint bucket. I guess word art would have been the most cringe choice. Maybe I should have picked word art. Ow, I am getting wrecked. Oh, it's the frogs. It's the damn frogs. You have to, like, really pay attention in this one. More paint bucket. More paint bucket. Ow. Why are the frogs so hard? Why is it so hard to kill a frog? I have a complaint for Kermit. Yo, I think these are Butterfrees, but I can't really tell. They're driving me crazy. All right. More paint bucket. More paint bucket. All right. And according to the map, we've done everything we can here, so let's go east. Let's go east. This is interesting. Ah! Ah! What is going on? Ow. Okay. More recycle bin. I've been enjoying the shotgun type behavior. Though I feel like folks are getting too close to me. I need like a speed up or something. I don't know how to do that. Ow! Ow! What are those? Someone explain. What are these things? what's going on here. What is this nonsense? Recycle bin? Yes. Recycle bin. Get him. Get him, get him, get him. Everybody must be destroyed. Ow. I am very low on health. I should recover health during my next level up. Heal 25. Aw, yeah. Okay. Looks like that didn't lead anywhere either, so I guess we're going west. Oh no. We got the weird sword laser guys. This is a lot. This is a lot. Ah! This is too much. Stop it. Cookie! Time freeze! Yes. Paint bucket. I can't tell if this is... I can't tell if the paint bucket is actually getting better. It must be, but I don't feel like it's doing much for us. Okay, I don't know what those are, but I don't like them. Is green more valuable? I feel like we've been getting blue gems so far. Whoa, 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 whoa! Knock it off. Alright. Recycle bin. Stop it. Will I regret this? Oh, I might regret this. Okay. I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal again. We need the heals. I would also... Ooh, shop. Alright, we want to get into the shop because we actually have money now. We're not destitute. We were broke before, but we have fixed it. Much better now. What is going on? What is... Why is Sorty just chilling out? I feel like Sorty should be helping. What is happening? Get out of here. Stop it. What? So, have folks mostly played Vampire Survivors? Or, like, oh wow, I need to heal again? This is not going well. Because a lot of the DLCs are really cool. The Castlevania DLC in particular is a great way to get back into Vampire Survivors. It's super good. And it's neat that the, I'm gonna heal. Okay, that worked. It's neat that there is the old JavaScript engine version available on itch.io. I didn't realize that was the case. Let's upgrade this. Defeat 500 slimes. Now available the lasso. He's the cat. Check this out, Cassie. You can pet the cat. And it heals you. Alright. OX5A6BC. Increases... What weird reference is this? This is some weird hex code reference. Yeah, we can pet the cat. Meow. Increase weapon crit chance by 3, but global cooldowns increased by 20 to... Sure? Okay. Let's try the cursor arrow. Inject any weapon from Piper's shop. Now available dot. So a laser pointer. Wait, oh, I get it, because it's a cat. It's a cat, so we get the laser pointer. I see what you did there. I see what you did, game. Whoa! Alright, well, that heal definitely didn't last very long, did it? This is... I can't tell if this is all my fault or whether this is just not balanced for ultra-wide monitors. Oh, we're getting wrecked. We're getting wrecked something fierce. I wonder if you unlock the other covers when you defeat them. Increase... I guess we have to get Cat JPEG, right? Since Cassie's here. Cat JPEG is what we need. Where is cat JPEG? I can't even see it. Ah! Oh, I found cat JPEG. We found cat JPEG. That is cat JPEG. Cat JPEG's a lot. I didn't expect that much from cat JPEG. Cat JPEG is serious business. I guess being at the top of the screen is good for cat JPEG. Cat is always a lot. This is true. Find a magnet. I like magnet. Survive 10 rooms. That's good. Is the bar that low that like 10 rooms is a lot? Go back. Pet cat. And then I think we have to go west? What's the map say? Where have we been? Oh, we have to go south and west. There's a west over here. Yeah. God. What is this nonsense? What is this nonsense? Stop. Oh, we are so dead. Yep. Dead. Dedge. Okay. I think I understand. Let's do one more. Let's see what we get out of that. And then we'll switch to our other Survivors game. This is very cute, and I love the aesthetic, but I think it's... Ooh, what is that? Oh, we can purchase these. I think it's a little hectic, even for a Survivors game. And it controls a little strange because you are moving your mouse. That's crazy. Bloom. 10% level scaling to flower box. Cover 20% max HP. Oh, that's good. That seems good. 10% level scaling. Okay, so this pairs well with cat. I guess we should let's play the cat core one. Oh, we can do Hollow now? Interesting. I guess. Well, no, let's stay here. Let's stay here. And let's check out our cat-coded laser pointer options. Am I gonna attack? Oh, okay, I start with cat. I understand. This feels like it is a very hard starting weapon. Spinning finger that protects the cursor. Sure. Okay, so this is like the book. I'm okay with this. This seems good. Alright, so now we can finger everybody, and the cat fists everybody. That seems fine. Let's do CD launcher. I was considering word art because word art is the most cringe option. Wow, this is a very hard starting loadout. Yeah, cat, you kind of need to be at the top of the screen. Yeah, like that, at like exactly the right time. That kind of works. I'm trying to figure out the timing. 1, 2, 3. Gosh, no, this is gonna throw it off. Ah! I need to know how to use the cat. We must feel the power of the cat. Where did we come from? We came from the east, so we can go north. Okay. Cat cooldown is slightly lowering now. That's good. It's still like almost 4 seconds, which is a lot. Right here? Nope. Now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, it's almost exactly 4 seconds. Ow! Alright, we're gonna upgrade the cat. Gotta upgrade that cat. We need the best possible cat. Ow! This is a very difficult starting weapon. Why did I choose cat? Oh, I remember. Because Cassie's here. That's why we chose cat. We got some cash? What is happening? Cookie! Who said no cookie? Alright, that's good. We could use a level. Wow, cat is not helping me out right now. Alright, there we go. Additional paw. There we go. That's the type of cat violence I crave. Better. Is the play for cat to move in circles, maybe? Is that what we're supposed to do when cat? Is that how cat work? Do you normally move in circles, Cassie, in order to engage your cat? Ooh. Pet. Word art obtained. Now we have the cringe one. Oh, bat. I'm trying to read what it says. Bat and something. Bat and attack? No, that was something else. Dog. Oh, it's a bunch of random words. Oh no, this is bad. I'm going to be distracted by reading the word art. What do we do? What do we do? G? Bat. Alright, it loops at least. That was bad again. What are the other ones? Tag. Dog and tab. Oh, I can't. Owl? Owl is one of the words. We can get owl. Oh, I'm so distracted. I am. What? Wait, what ends in LW? What was that one? Right. We're gonna have a faster cat. Ooh, we got some upgrades. Okay. I think we go for the boss. Still breathing, huh? I must have buried the wrong part. No matter, the soil's still soft. Alright. We have to defeat... this thing. Alright, that was good. Cat's definitely helping. Oh, I need you to go right here, Cat. That was good. What is that noise? I know that noise from something. Crap. What makes that noise? That's like some piece of software I know. It's like... Oh, that's the noise of like someone talking in some like Windows programmer game. What is that? This is gonna bother me forever. Ow! Wow, I got wrecked. Alright, we got wrecked. We're not good enough. Okay, we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna switch on to our other game. Now I can fix my taskbar and put it back to normal. Do not hide the taskbar. There we go. That's probably right. Great! So, yeah, we talked about Twine, we talked about Game Maker. Game Maker's cool. But what we haven't talked about is the news. I don't know who has been paying attention, but the infamous Gargura, most popular VTuber in the universe, seems like they are working on making a comeback. Why can I not close Game Maker? Go away, Game Maker. Alright, is this... Are we going... Is it Task Manager time? I guess it is. Game Maker, why you do me like this? Game Maker, go away. You're gone. Gone, Game Maker. Yes, so let's talk about Gargura for a second. So Gura is one of the most popular VTubers in the universe. I guess we can do the... Yeah, let's... There's one moment that I'm thinking of, but let's give you a quick introduction.
Okay, I want to preface the stream.
Oh, perfect. Well, spoiler territory. This is where we're going. But, all right. Let me see if I can find a different one. Spoiler territory. Gargura. We'll just... You know what? I'm not even going to bother. So anyway, Gargura has some funny quotes. Let's put it that way. And, yeah, Gargura quotes. But she is the... Yeah, let's try this one. Maybe this
quotes. One. The fifth is, get damn. Number 4, have you ever lactated before? Is that a thing that can just, like, happen?
Yes. Yep. You just wake up one day.
I don't know what that is.
That's how that works.
Have you ever lactated before? Is that a thing that can just, like,
Bonk.
happen? What kind of question is this? Wait, did I mean that ad on me? That's weird. What are you doing, Gura? Number 3, I'm nervous about. We're gonna see
Number
what
3
you guys said as your write-in option. Your eyes are too far apart. They're closer than your mom and dad will ever... I didn't say that! That's mean! Funny you guys didn't put proof. Roll the clip. Your eyes are too far apart. Yeah, well, they're closer than your mom and dad will ever be. Number 2 is the bag. Blue bag. Bag with strap. Bag. What kind of bag is it? Blue bag. Blue bag. The shoulder bag.
Yeah, so this is Gura.
Marketing genius.
Yes.
The first favorite is Onyo. Taking up 41%
So
on
they did not
Onyo.
Tell the most ridiculous one. So Gura is offered a pedicure, and she goes, "Oh, no, not for me. I have a foot fetish." She thought that meant phobia. And so for years later, her friends and her friend's mom thought she had a foot fetish and just announced it out loud. But anyway, this is Gura, most popular VTuber on the planet. If you follow VTubers at all, she recently graduated. If you're a VTuber person, what that means is that she is no longer acting as Gargura. However, as an indie, she operated as this character, Senzawa. There's a really awful song by Senzawa that we'll maybe talk about a different time. But if you look at Senzawa, you'll see that she is known as a chaotic blue dummy, #1 fan of Gargura, and Sameko Saba. This is new. This didn't used to be here before. Last activity on her indie account was this fish. There's a fish. And then Sameko Saba was like, "Oh, look, fish." And if you see this new person's account, there's 350,000 subscribers. There were like 100,000 before anything was even posted. And the only thing that's here is this lobby music. That's it. This is all we got. Yep. So we're just going to enjoy this fish for a minute. Good fish times. Go over. And someone is suspiciously singing the word Saba in the background. So, Gargura is a shark as her character design. Sameko means basically shark child, and Saba means mackerel. So some people have been saying this translates as like sharky fish or whatever. That's the idea. But what seems to be happening is after graduating from being a corporate VTuber, Gura is probably coming back over here. And in celebration of this, I thought we would play one of the most fun Survivors games that I've ever played, Holocure. Holocure is a really cool Survivors like. I think it's free. because it's a fan-made game, and it has a crazy amount of content. It is based around the Hololive cast, but if you don't care about VTubers, you don't care about Hololive at all, it's still super fun. Cassie didn't know anything about Hololive when she started playing this game, and it's super fun. And I think that we should do a Gura run in honor of Gura coming back as an indie. So that's the next thing on the list. Let me take away my intermission text and we can start up Holocure, just so we can get started. And we do have yet another option if we want to. There's always Deep Rock Galactic Survivors, but I think people will like Holocure. It's a good time. And then, yeah, and then in the Future Fish Jam. Oh, of course, it's a Shindigs emote. Yeah, I do still have some overlay stuff that I would like to do, but we'll see, because we've got so much stuff going on for game dev that we may not get there. Let me just change this over to Holocure. And let's put this somewhere sane. Yes, I would like English. I am Labdort. We're not gonna show. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so how me make you size different is too tiny. We need to make some modifications here. We need to make sure that this is a reasonable size. Please change to something else. There we go. Is this too much? Let's see. Why are my graphics settings not changing? Ah, there we go. Ah, the joys of technology. Yeah, this too big. Too big, as we might have assumed. Too big. Send this back. Pull up Holocure. Pull up some nice backdrop. Has anybody played Holocure before? I'm curious. I want to know the whims of my community. Or like, what is your favorite? Oh, well, Cassie has. What about Survivors likes? What is your favorite Survivors like? Oh, right. Perfect. Gura is unlocked right from the start. I vaguely remember that, but I'm just glad that's the case. Holocure. It was so easy. Cassie's just like, Holocure's the best one. You can't trick me. Everybody loves Holocure. It's got some pretty good music too. Let me boost that up a little bit. Good music. All right. We're gonna play Gura. First, we're gonna play Gura. Mid-range stab attack. Good shark. And we'll play stage mode. And we'll start at the office. Glad you've asked. Is Gura your favorite character, Cassie? Or do you play other characters too? I can't remember who my favorite is. Oh, I also forgot. This Holocure has twin stick mechanics, so you can aim a lot of weapons with the right stick while moving with the left. So it is a little Grar. It's a little less like Vampire Survivors in that you have a little more control, which is kind of nice. All right, attacks have a 10% chance to place 1 bite mark. I remember this being pretty good. This is essentially like a marked enemy kind of thing. I remember that being pretty effective. There's a bunch of like weird in Hololive references when you go through this. I don't get most of them. I feel like Gura's community were called shrimps or something, because that's why you have these weird sentient shrimps. She also discovered at some point, which I learned this through Gura clips, so even though I am well versed in the ways of Urban Dictionary, I did not know that shrimping was sucking on somebody's toes, and now I do. Thanks, Hololive. Super helpful. This is information that I got from VTubers. And what's funny is, like, Hololive is corporate, right? So they're pretty clean. They are contractually obligated to be clean. But as an indie, Guru is not particularly clean, and every once in a while, she gets a little unhinged. There are some other ex-Hololivers who are also very bad at being clean. And I don't think that contributed them to not being in Hololive anymore, but they certainly didn't fit the mold too well. So you may be familiar. Oh, hey, Uber. We're playing Holocure now. We gave some backstory on the world's most popular VTuber and/or shark girl, Gargura. And we just, Holocure is a super good Survivors like, but also decided that we wanted to play it in honor of her coming back as an indie, because that is currently in process. Big old sus drop happening. Is there... Alright, that's where I'm aiming. Yeah, Vampire Survivors. Vampire Survivors started the genre, and this is a free fan game made by Hololive fans that has all of the cast of Hololive in it. And it's actually, the mechanics are super good. It's a solid improvement over Vampire Survivors, and I really like it. It's got twin stick mechanics, the upgrades are super fun. All of the fusions are like unhinged, stupid references. See, you can get a boys love book. Don't you love a boys love book? I need more stabby, but that's okay. We'll get the boys love book later. It's important to have a boys love book at the ready in order to protect you. Otherwise, you would not be able to survive the harsh winds of the internet. All right, and I think there's a chest unlock up here that we need to get, but we're not doing quite enough damage. Go away. There we go. Yeah, big box. Okay, I will... Plug type, Asakoko. Huh. That looks like a dragon butt plug to me. Weird. Would they put that in a game? Absolutely. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, we can thrust even harder. I like thrusting harder. Yeah, so probably the most non-family friendly member of the Hololive cast. I guess Hosho Marine probably. I know less about her, but a common choice is Fuwakoko her name? Something Coco. Anyway, currently known as Keisan. And she is very not family friendly. She's made references to huffing nitrous and butt plugs and all kinds of fun things that wouldn't normally work for corporate VTubing. But she gets away with it because everybody likes her. Oh, speaking of thirsty games, or thirst in general, I don't know who here has played or enjoyed Danganronpa. I love Danganronpa. The maker of Danganronpa and another series that is sort of like Danganronpa that supports branching path mechanics They teamed up to release a new game called The 100 Line. We're going Team Butt Plug. Team Butt Plug, everybody. So they released a new game called The 100 Line, and it is a game that is supposed to have 100 endings. What did we get? Hi, destroy a Yagoo statue. Oh, nice. And the basic setup is you have a prologue that is like 30 hours. It's a huge time investment. You play through the first 30 hours of the game, and then you get to, quote, the real game, where you're now allowed to make choices after having gone back in time. So you get to go back in time and make a bunch of choices, and then it railroads you into all these different routes where different things can happen. And as I was playing through the 100 Line, I thought to myself, oh, you know what? Like, this is... we gotta upgrade our butt plug. This is a more interesting game. It's got a tactical RPG system for all of its actual gameplay components, and that's pretty cool. And it has a couple of characters that are like really thirsty, but Danganronpa always had this like thirsty subtext to it. And I was thinking to myself, you know, overall, I feel like 100 Line is not as horny as Danganronpa was. And that was my initial disposition. The character designs are a little less thirsty. The subtext, except for a couple of characters who are like way down bad, is not as horny. But then I discovered the cult route. What is this, sake? You can go down a route where you effectively are drugged into giving off super strong pheromones that brainwashes everybody. And at that point, the game goes from being one of the least horny things that has come out of the Danganronpa people, which isn't saying much. Everything that team makes is extremely horny, but the least horny among the list, to easily the most horny of anything that they have made. Like, we're talking thinly veiled H-game type territory. I am surprised that it passed standards and practices for PlayStation. Yeah, it was pretty bad. But there are some characters that are always horny, and it's the joke. There's a character who was essentially raised by manga, and so she thinks that she's some sort of shonen manga samurai protagonist, except she's in an erotic relationship with her sword and will not stop getting down with it. And so every once in a while, there will be a reference by some other character implying that she's boning her sword, and she immediately confirms it. She's outed instantly. She's like, how did you know I had the blinds drawn? Every single time. All right, what do we want? Awful cooking. Every 10 seconds. Oh, the whirlpool thing. That I remember this being good. We're gonna do the whirlpool thing. Where am I? Why are there gators? I think these are fans of Amelia Watson. All right. All right. Now we can get the boys love book and upgrade it. There you go. Now I feel comfortable, nice and surrounded by boys love, as I should be. Reminds me of lol. Yeah, the game is pretty funny. It takes a little while to get started because, again, like, the prologue section is 25 hours or so. And I think, like, the tactical RPG part of it is okay. It's definitely not perfect, but it's decent. But some of it is very funny. The whole, like, horny sword relationship thing is funny. There's also a torturer guy who is murder horny, and all of the murder horny sections are pretty funny too. Body pillow. Gain a shield that can absorb up to 15 damage. Every 15 seconds it increases. Yeah, I'll take a body pillow. That works. What do we got? More sake. I forget how this works. Oh, right. These are upgrades so that you can upgrade beyond normal. Butt plug? Upgrade butt plug? Yeah, upgrade butt plug. Now we have an even better butt plug. There's gotta be... I'm not saying I've played them, chat, but I have seen advertised on Steam a variety of Aero game versions of Survivors, but I haven't seen any of them. I feel like I would want one that's really funny. Like, this is already pretty funny that we've got butt plugs as weapons and whatnot, but I would like to see it at 11. I would like to see what you can do if you just go fully degen and unhinged. Oh, okay. Big old skeleton. I'm trying... Oh, I remember... So the bosses for these levels are usually other Hololive cast members who've had something horrible happen to them. And they're pretty difficult, too. There's a reasonable amount of challenge in this game. I'm gonna grab the body pillow again because I'm getting beat up a little too much. I'm yapping too much is the problem. Too much yapping. Not enough gaming. I need to be mowing down these shrimp and gators. I need to be re-explaining all of the different weird fetishes that I learned about from Hololive, even though they're supposed to be a corporate VTuber agency. Yeah, I don't mind how thirsty the VTubing community is, but I don't like when it's thirsty and not funny. I don't like when the whole point is to goon at everything. I think it's okay to recognize that sex sells and all that, but I prefer it when it's couched in comedy. So, you know, I like a buff or a cottontail, but like there's definitely some folks who are just waiting for simps to send them money. Thinly veiled OnlyFans situations, not quite my jam. More boys love. I'm trying to remember. Oh, you hype? All right. Was the Oni hype in response to the boys love? Is that what we're doing? Is Oni in here? Oh no. Is he featured in one of the stories? Maybe. I'll have to look a little closer at the lore. You know what? You might be right. You might be right. Oni could be in here. Oh no. Yeah. Which of our friends are featured in the boys' love stories? It's... Oh, wait, is this... No, this is not the final boss. This is just the big fluffy cat that I don't understand. Hello, big fluffy cat I don't understand. Cat? Fox? Fox cat? I don't know what this is. Somebody who knows Hololive lore, please explain this to me. What is it? Wait, oh, hold on. These are chickens that have dynamite attached to them. That seems dangerous. I rarely have dynamite attached to my chickens. Not never, but it's definitely not common. More boys love. Oh, snap. We did it. We done did it. But I'm now surrounded by things that are hard to kill. If you would please cease being so hard to kill, I would appreciate it. What are these things? These have got to be fans of the mouse girl. Oh, did I get... Wow! I got completely busted. Wow. Me and Uber, but it's a rage lemon. Oh no. All right, so Uber and I are like 73 and like we're an angry old married couple that like make love out of anger. Is that what's happening? Is that what we're saying happened? All right, we got blacksmith's gear, credit card, fan beam, lots of unlocks. That's good. That's good. All right. Let's see if we can do a little better this time. It's funny. I wonder if they'll update. Maybe that would get them in trouble. Like, it would, because K-Sun's not in here. I think it would be funny if they updated it with ex-livers and made some sort of weird lore note about it. Nurse's Horn. When defeating target, 30% chance to lifesteal. Okay, that seems good. I'll take lifesteal. The clown. I was planning our next series of work today with my team, and when you do software project management, one of the tools you can use is sprints, which are basically small boxes of time where you have to accomplish something specific. And to make it a little fun and interesting, I'll usually try and have a theme for all the sprint names. And we just go through the alphabet, and after a year, you pick a new theme, and then you go again. So our sprint names recently have been for, we need boys love. Our sprint names recently have been for movies, and we got to I, and so we picked It as the movie. And I remember liking the original Stephen King It film. I have tried to read the book a million times, and that motherfucker will not shut up. He's got the like Tolkien and J.R.R. Martin problem. I guess more like J.R.R. Martin, where he just jumps around between every character at different vignettes of time, and you don't know what the fuck is going on. You have no idea what's going on in this nonsense. Because first you're talking about like some kid who dies off the hop and is like someone's second cousin or something, and then you never hear about that character again. And then you are suddenly a bunch of old men in an airplane flying somewhere and reminiscing about a childhood story, but not that childhood story, but mostly like awkwardly inspecting people around the aircraft and being scared of them as a mood set piece. And then, maybe you are having like a weird homoerotic experience with your bully or something. And I just am like, when is the fucking scary clown gonna show up? Where's the scary clown? I want him to say the thing. I want the clown to say the "we all float down here" thing. Why is that not happening? Why are we in a playground again reading books? Why are we now on a porch staring out and having an existential crisis? What is happening? So it has all these stupid vignettes and a million characters, and eventually you have to put the book down, and then you forget the 12 storylines you were trying to track, and you pick it up again and you're like, you know what, this is impenetrable, I need to start over. And that is how I have never successfully read it. It is a nightmare. But I remember the movie being good. And I hear that the remake is also good, so maybe I'll stick to the films. I'm trying to remember what else we had in our sprint ceremonies, but yeah, anyway, the point is it is a giant pain in the ass, and it's got George R.R. Martin problems, and it is fun if you have to name anything to just pick a theme and then use that as an excuse to consume fun and weird media. I would love to do games, but some parts of my team are a little less gamery, so I don't think I could drag them into modern gaming when they have no experience with it. It would be fun to try, though. You know what else I want to kind of playthrough, myhouse.wad. I saw like a partial playthrough of that. I was watching that with Cassie, and it was really cool how they got all of this nonsense. No! Cassie says no. Cassie got jump scared just while watching on the couch. I liked it, but yeah, Cassie was not having the best time as we were watching the myhouse.wad long play. It's the graphics are like, it does some really amazing things with the Doom engine, but it's still Doom, right? So it's still like PNGs, and the jump scares are going to be like pixely PNGs and whatnot. But the timing is really good and very effective, and Doom has always been, you know, it's had a pretty good sense of sound design and timing ever since it came out, so it can scare some people to this day. So it's not nothing, but it's pretty tame from a horror perspective. And we didn't get very far into the horror part of the game, but Cassie already couldn't handle it. There was like, I think there was like a moment where whoever was playing turned around and there was like a demon in the bathtub, and that was the end. That was the end of us watching that particular playthrough. Oh, Nurse's horn. You gotta get horny. I know that the Nurse's horn is also a Kason thing. She was like a unhinged dragon maid lady. Kiryu Koko. That's what her name was. Kiryu Koko. I did not know about Kiryu Koko when Kiryu Koko still existed in the Hololive. Whoa, what is happening? I'm getting busted on. This is too much. When Kiryu Koko was still in the Hololive group. I guess I can start upgrading my trident. I do remember this being a problem in early runs of this game, is like you need DPS. And Gura does turn into a powerhouse later on with a few upgrades, but it is just a little tricky to use early on. You have to like aim, and you have to know what to use. It's silly. It's all silly. I remember Lava Bucket being really good. I should probably get Lava Bucket at some point. I think Boy's Love is kind of not a good weapon, but it is good for keeping people away. I just don't think it scales well, if I remember. Like, it just doesn't do enough damage long term. Oh yeah. You know, Desktop 98 Survivors was an interesting little toy. We do still owe a stream, and we have it all set up for going over Encarta 98 on stream and figuring out what is old, outdated, and unusable. And I have as well, after playing Get to Work, I was thinking about like what other hard challenge games we might want to play, and I had an interesting idea. I've never gotten into the Toho series, which is sort of an anime-themed bullet hell vertical shooter, and it would be fun, I think, to play through all of them, because there's like 20 games, and a lot of them aren't even easily available anymore. You have to emulate retro PCs to get them to work. So I did set up Toho 1 through 5 with English patches, and I was surprised at how quickly they get good. I only tested them long enough to make sure they worked, but Toho 1 is, I don't know, it's like playing Final Fantasy 1. Like, it's kind of primitive, right? Like, it's not even actually the same gameplay style, so it's not what you would expect out of a Toho game, but it is extremely challenging and is kind of an interesting idea. And then starting with Toho 2, it's more of a traditional vertical shooter, and it's amazing how quickly the production quality hits the ceiling, and it's like, oh, this is like a real thing now. It's a vertical shooter, and you've got like weird storyline interstitials, and the music is all good. How is this all working so well for like a machine before Windows PCs were standard? It's very, very polished. I was impressed. Wow, we're not fast enough. So, speed upgrade when? Wow, we got out of that barely. Yeah, when we get to the menu, we're gonna need a speed upgrade. That's what I've discovered just now. Speed upgrade required. Okay, let's open up this box. Do we want the butt plug? Let's get the bomb. All right, are we lucky? Do we get something good? Body pillow. Meh. Weak stuff. Let's upgrade the boys love pillow. Come on. Are there 2 bosses on screen? I think there are. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know about all that. Come on, toys. I didn't even see what we got. Hope it was good. There we go. All right, Trident is now awakened. That's good. That's important. That'll be a big help. I sure would like this skeleton to not be alive. Good. That was the goal. Dead Skelly. All right, what's this one? More body pillow. Upgraded body pillow. Extra soft for our pleasure. What? I saw some crazy meme the other day, and it was like, I think it was like a, you know, an alien enemy from some game wearing an exoskeleton or something, and the comment was, "She's ribbed for my pleasure." You know, that and other normal stuff. Okay, this dude, do Big Boom. Must be aware of Big Boom. Be aware of Big Boom. Do not get hit by Big Boom. Be aware of Gator. Do not get hit by Gator. Big Boom and Gator are bad. Must. All right, that works. Good. We'll upgrade the pool, because I think the pool is actually pretty strong, if I remember. Body pillow. Alright, what do you think we got? How goes saving the fans? It's going pretty good. Yes, we are playing... we're doing a Gargura run in honor of the stealth launch of a suspicious bluefish that looks like they may be related somehow. Might have something in common. How are you doing, Yang, right? What's going on? How is your week proceeding? Is it doing excellent? We played some Windows 98 Survivors earlier. And that was a very interesting and fun thing, but it was not, I wouldn't say it was very polished. This, in contrast, costs nothing, extremely polished. I'm doing all right. Hilarious. So funny. All right. Attack up? Yes. Me take attack. I don't remember where I ended up in my last playthrough of this. I got pretty far. I feel like I was grinding for unlocks. Oh, that's right. There's a whole, like, Tamagotchi-style minigame that we haven't even unlocked. That's a good time. It's like Chow Garden, But for VTubers, everybody loves a good Chow Garden. What's crazy is that the dev seemingly plans 30 to 50 more characters. That is crazy. That is a lot of characters. Is it? So, like, I haven't followed Holocure too clearly. Are they sticking to Holocast members, or are they, is there a plan to expand to, say, some past livers and alternate identities? That's my question. I'd be curious to see some cameos from a few folks who perhaps no longer are with Hololive. Bomb. Bomb is always good. Bomb very good in this game. Yeah, I've got there's so much content in this game. It's crazy. It is a very, very worthwhile time investment. Oh snap! But I don't have as many speed or defense. Only Hololive. Okay. Adding the Holo Stars as well. Cool. Yeah, I wonder... I assume part of that is just to continue to cooperate enough with the Hololive folks such that they don't get into trouble. But it would be fun to see some ex-Hololivers in here. At least a couple of Easter eggs. You probably sneak in an Easter egg without anybody noticing. No one will get angry. Nice. Yeah. There's... What are we doing? What are we doing? I am tracking. We nailed it! Yeah, there's also... That's right, a big clock boss shows up at some point. I assume these are Cronies fans. There's also... crap. I forgot what I was talking about. I got distracted by Crony. Nice. What do we want to upgrade? Bomb, good upgrade. Upgrade bomb. I don't remember the mechanics exactly. I feel like there's a reason normally why I want to save those. Yeah, most graduated terminated members will stay. I mean, I assume so. I would hope so. Yeah, and a lot of things that would cost me infinite money are starting to pull me in. Like, if I ever... I have to stay distant enough from Hololive that I don't, like, get super into them and want to invest in, like, some horrible, like, extensive set of merch and TCG system they have or something, because then I'll never make it out alive. I know that V-Card Indie TCG is out now, and I've been looking at modern Pokemon cards, getting jealous. There's also a bunch of content creators that have recently started picking up Tamagotchis, and modern Tamagotchis look cool, but you have to get them secondhand for like $450. There's a lot of things where I just need to limit my fandom exposure so I don't get into financial trouble. Gotta be careful here. Well, time to upgrade the butt plug. Yes. I love all of the Kiryu Coco weapons in this game. They're so good. Yeah. People who are perhaps slightly too risque for the brand. Too late. No. Why are you have you fallen back into either Magic or Pokemon, Uber? Commander decks are popular. Now's the time to get back into Magic. You're already in financial trouble. No! Yeah, if I keep doing content creation and game development, that's a fast track to financial trouble. Will you be fulfilled? Yes. Will you be able to afford a home? Maybe. I was talking about you. Yeah. Whoa, okay. All right there. Mr. reads the chat to respond to people. You gotta watch your health too, my guy. What I need is I need a mod that puts all the chat right above the health bar. That would fix it. Perfect. Actually, this would be... There's gotta be... Is there a crowd control integration or something for Holocure? That would be fun. We're doing a lot better than last time. I think... Are runs 30 minutes in this game or 20 minutes? I can't remember. I feel like they shortened it and they're 20 minutes in this one, but I don't recall. All right, we got some wiggly fruit, which is Nimene's fans. It's always been 20 minutes. Okay, good. Yeah, Vampire Survivors is a 30-minute cycle, and I think that's a little too long. A lot of the follow-ups, I think, did it better. There's a game called 20 Minutes Till Dawn, which also has this sort of twin-stick shooter thing to it, and it's 20-minute cycles, and it's really good. What's the... oh, Bone Razor Minions. I got trapped in a corner. No! All right, we gotta go to the shop. The 0 upgrade run needs some upgrades. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna buy some upgrades. Yep, well... Sure, I'll take a special attack. Weapons are good. Support items. Powerhouse materials. Stamps. I feel like that was good. Fandoms? Sure. Oh wait, I can't afford that yet. We'll do this. My recollection is like all of the system unlocks are really good. Yeah, I vaguely remember all the system unlocks being spectacular. Fan letters show up every once in a while among the fans, and then I don't remember enchantments or how those work. Anyway. Back to Ms. Same. Back to Sharky Fish. Okay, so now we have special attack. Oh, right. That's the R1 trigger. I remember now. Yes, the special attack's really good for bosses. Yeah, it's been a minute. There's another really funny Survivors like that I think is I think it's a 20-minute. It might even be shorter. It might be 10-minute rounds or 15-minute rounds. But it's called Bone Razor Minions, and it's hilarious. It's just a bunch of stupid references and funny puns for all of the monster names. Okay, so circle also works. Cool. I will do that. I remember Guru's is like a big splash thing. I can't remember if it just... Yeah, so it's full now, and then... Yeah, that's what happens. Nice. Alright, let's update our tridents. Well, we're angry and fast now, too. Cool. I like being angry and fast. So, Yangrite, do you primarily follow Hololive? Do you follow VTubers in general? What's your jam? What do you like? What are you buying? What are you selling? Give me we must defeat the shrimp. No shrimping. Remember, no shrimping and feet is a banned word. This and other references that I actually get. Get out of here. Right. Oh, that was the special happening. I'm like, why is my controller vibrating so urgently? Tell me more. Hololive mostly, slowly branching out. Cool. Yes. Yeah, it's interesting because I know there's like a big Hololive following, but I found VTubing primarily through indies. I think maybe because they cross over with non-VTuber content creators a lot. Yeah. Yeah, like, so, trying to think, like, I watch a lot of Games Done Quick folks, so I watch a lot of Grand Pooh Bear and Barbarous King. Grand Pooh Bear has a friend who works with the GDQ staff who became a VTuber, so I've been following her. There is Rubber Ross, who has been doing animation content since the dawn of time, and his girlfriend is a VTuber, Giwi, and they do a bunch of really cool Gartic phone content where they do collaborative drawing. I actually think that would be a fun thing to do with Cassie. Cassie is my partner. She is a Cosmic Mermaid. So I would love to do some of that Gartic phone stuff because it's a lot of fun. And I have a drawing tablet that needs more use and drawing skills that need to exist. And I hear practice helps. Yay! Yeah, exactly. In fact, we should probably get Uber on for something like that. I think, like, you, me, and Uber, and anyone else who's in drawing tablet land could have a pretty fun time with Gartic phone. Alright. First we awaken the trident, then we upgrade the butt plug. Always awaken your trident before you upgrade your butt plug, chat. Eyebrow raise. Now we upgrade the butt plug. Do. Let's do it. Get wrecked. Take this, you little squirkles, squunkles, squeakles. Yep. All right, solid. So the other thing about Holocure is that this song is a banger, and I never get tired of it, and I don't know why. When Cassie and I were doing our original playthrough, like, we would be at home and we would just start humming it to ourselves in the kitchen and stuff, and clearly succumbing to the brain rot. Ooh, Ambu. Right. I can't do enchantments yet. No, you don't take enchantments or something. I'll remember how it works one day. Bonk. There's a reason I want to save those, and I just don't remember what it is. I'm sure it matters. I'm singing along right now! Yes! Yes. That wouldn't surprise me if it was a remix of, like, the official Hololive music. Alright, what do we got? Butt plug! Yeah! Go team butt plug. Yes. Yeah, I think either the speedrunning community or the artist community is where I entered the journey into VTubers. And I like stream tech and video production, and have the type of day job where it's better if I do not show my face, so I decided to go the PNG tuber route, and I do have a live 2D model on the way, but that'll be a little bit. Turns out that rigging VTuber models hard. It's not easy. But it is a real... Live 2D is a pretty program. You've probably seen it used a lot in indie games. Anywhere where you have like static backgrounds deforming in order to give sense of motion, that's live 2D animation. And it's used a lot in like cutscenes in indie games, or it was used a lot in Hearthstone, actually. Spider cooking, fan beam. I remember the beam being pretty good. Oh, but this one, this is the onion. Let's try the onion. I feel like I need a little more protection. I need Mo Protect. All right, and I like increase the area. And let's just upgrade faster. Nope, we'll do this. Because it costs nothing to upgrade an under-leveled thingy. Perfect. I need to go back and look through new like chiptunes and mashup music again. It's on my list. We just got a new Mitch Murder. Well, we got an old Mitch Murder album, but we got a vinyl of some Mitch Murder stuff, and that is always a good time. Going back to like really old school original synthwave. I like me some synthwave. Shark! Come on, shark. Summer. We're doing better. I feel like I'm doing more DPS. And we have the alt available now, the special attack, so that'll be a big help. Though I've been underutilizing it. I really should be using it more. I should probably use it every time there's a boss on screen. That would be smart. Yes. What do we got? What are we getting? Okay. We got more onion. I do. Yeah, I like angry shark mode. Angry shark mode good. I prefer when my shark is angry and full of butt plugs. That's what I've learned. Innuendo. Nightly Milk 2 increases attack and knockback. Okay, that seems good. I feel like I don't normally pick that up. I wonder why. That seemed good. It seemed like I should be picking it up. Especially for the knockback. This is doing a lot of knockback now. But why did I not like that before? This seems silly. Ooh, Bees Trigger. I like Bees Trigger. So much Bees Trigger. Yeah, we feel... I think... Oh, that is the other thing I remember about Holocure is Vampire Survivors. There's a point at around like the 11-minute mark where you know that that run is solved for you. You're just totally gonna nail it from that point onward. But in Holocure, I feel like you could just die at any time. All it takes is for you to stop paying attention and run into a tree for a couple of seconds and you are dead. So, like, I like that you have to stay a little more engaged than with Vampire Survivors. Not much, just enough that your gameplay actually matters. Whereas, in some cases, especially later on in the difficulty curve, yeah, hostile trees. Exactly. Later on in the difficulty curve, Vampire Survivors is almost an idle game. All right, so somewhere around this is where I want to... Why did that not just solve all of my problems immediately? I asked politely for it to do so. Well, at least I'm faster and there are cheeseburgers around. I did expect that to go better than it did. But with how it did go, I am surprised I didn't die, so I guess this is good. I don't remember hearing a kudasai. Psh. You don't get no kudasai from me. Onoshimono age nasai yo. Age yo. Yeah, no, you're not getting no kuda. Oh, it's the stamp. All right. This is the stamp system, which I remember being good. Tax have a 20% chance to reduce. Okay, yeah, absolutely. I agree. I do want that. It also took me forever to realize that you could swap stamps out so that you didn't like need to stick with a bad stamp you got earlier. I remember liking the axe a lot, but I also remember liking the boys' love for the memes. I'm gonna go with the memes. We do it for the lulz here. Ooh, we're hornier. It must be the boys' love. That makes sense. Right. You pick up the boys' love, you get hornier. Okay, I understand. Sticking with the stamp. Yep. Stamp sticking. Why am I sticky and naked? Did I miss something fun? Get out of here. Get out of here, you frowning blobs. You disgust me. Why don't you crocodile someone else? Other pun jokes. Get out of here. Get up. We've got the Rage Fox Cat thing. It's got Kitsune vibes to it, but it doesn't, it only has the one tail. So it's not like a QB Kitsune. Insert enough statement here. Never! It's never enough. Oh, snap. Are you caught on this? Oh, come on. Oh, you were caught on it. Good. Good. If I can get caught on geometry, so can you. Time for more boys' love. Yay. Must collect play buttons. Yep, or that. Ooh, stamp. You got a bunny. Bomb stamp. Attacks have a 10% chance to cause an explosion. Oh, snap. Her is blowing up right now. See what I did there? Did y'all see what I get? She's blowing up because of the bomb. Fubzilla, a Godzilla version of Fubuki from a Hollow Graffiti, I think. Nice. I like having... See, this is what I need. I need the lore explainer next to me. I'm too much of a VTuber generalist to know the deep Hololive lore. I had to... Like, the Kiryu Koko items were, like, so confusing to me. I knew that Kiryu Koko went on to become a different VTuber, and I knew the new VTuber, but I didn't know about her tenure in Hololive, so I had to look up all of the scenes where they did the Asakoko Presents stuff, and that was very fun to go through in retrospect. Ooh, haste. That was a nice little unhinged journey. Okay, do I want beam? You want beam? Beam! Beam! Yeah. Though my recollection is the beam isn't good until it evolves with something. It's kind of... Well, I guess it would be good for bosses. Kind of hard to use. More haste. Oh. Increase attack size by 15%? Yes. Oh, I'm so much bigger now. See? Gouda can be tall. She just needs stamps to grow. Now she's tall. Look at her go. Yeah, Coco was the mad lad. Yeah, so, and actually, you know what? My first introduction to VTubers might have been Hosho Marine, who is a liver. And I think, yeah, I feel like that was exposure through Reddit, because, you know, the Reddit community around Hosho is very popular. Imagine using other weapons, just go solo weapon, losing your mind on stage 4. Yeah, I have not done any challenge runs. I've gone, I think in my, you know, my previous playthrough, I think I got through stage 4. My recollection is I was grinding materials to finish the entirety of the unlock tree in Hollow House when I last stopped playing this game. But it's definitely been, it may have been at least a year since I played this, so I remember not much. Other than the fact that I still think it's probably the best Survivors game I've played. It's very good. Very, very good. Very, very free. Everybody should play. It's a great game. Take this, crony and her cronies. Go away. Yeah, I don't think I ever got what Ame's backstory was either, other than the implication that it's like, oh, Ame Watson, she's just Watson from Sherlock and Watson for some reason. That's the depth I got to. Maxed marketing and only the recommended stats. Interesting. That sounds fun. Yeah, yeah, challenge runs in this could be pretty fun. I do need, my theory for what I'm gonna do for my Thursdays is, normally I try and have this be like a challenge stream night, but we finished Get to Work. And I may do some light speedrunning of that still, I'm not sure. I have done a second run after my first playthrough and was able to get through the main game in 3 hours, and I could probably pretty easily get that down to 2 or 1. And then there's a whole bunch of cool skips, but I like to do some sort of challenge thing on Thursdays. My theory, since I've never played the Toho Project games, is that I would go through every single one of those in release order, including the super old ones that you need to emulate on old PCs. That looked like it could be a fun little thing to do. Now I also have a bunch of Kaizo Mario games that are on my backlog to play, so we'll have some good challenge stuff to do. We got good challenge stuff. I may have to mix it in with some game development just because I'm doing so much game development. I need more time to do it, and I kind of want to share what I'm doing with folks. It's fun. 5 times more foes, having recommended stats with only 4 attack and 4 speed. Right, I remember that now. When you unlock the levels usually before you have the stats to play them adequately, and they're like, you should probably be faster or stronger. I remember that now. Bandage. Alright, we max out beam. Okay, we have 1 more weapon slot and 3 more accessory slots. And I don't remember any of the fusions. So I'll guess a little bit. It'll be fine. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go away. There we go. Oh, that works. Yes. I would like you all to take more damage now, please. Ooh, okay. That was a little much. That was a little much. Could y'all consider taking more damage? Just a thought. Crits. Yeah. Oh, but this could give me a random weapon. It did. Shouldn't have done that. I think I wanted to go for lava bucket. Oh well. Glow stick it is, I guess. We can increase our speed. Or mark enemies. Let's do speed. I feel like I'm a little slow. Alright. Decrease damage of the main weapon by 20. Increase speed of the character by 20. Ooh, that's... I just did a speed thing, though. I don't wanna. Wait, can't I sell these? Am I remembering this right? Is there like a way to sell this? No. That must have been a different game. Ooh, I wanted to sell it. I wanted more monies. Get out of my sandwich! Exactly. Oi, then. Get out of my sandwich. I do wish you would get out of my sandwich. Ooh, gold. That means fusion. Gold means fusion. Ha! The butt plug and the beam. Beam plug. Dragon fire. The power of a once legendary dragon. Whoa, okay. All right, I clicked too early and was standing still in a giant mob of enemies, but it's all okay now. It's all okay now because we are farting the enemies to death. Oh, I can still... Oh, I still have a weapon slot. I didn't realize that. Okay, then. Good. Well, I will take that. Please cease to be alive. Kind requests. Cease living, if you don't mind. I'm moving too far away from my delicious experience points. Need to be able to get to the delicious experience points. Let's upgrade this skill. Actually, you can select the stamp, or you can click on one of the 3 stamps you own. I thought there was an option for that. Okay, so I'm way too far away from it now, but at least I didn't completely... Oh, it's a Yagoo! Stamp. 20% slow, 50%. Deal 30%. That seems great. I would rather have this than the explosion. Yes, alright, I see now. Swap. And then... Oh, and then you strengthen! I forgot about that. Okay. Alright. See, that's the thing about this game. There's like a lot of mechanics. It's... Like, you always have something to think about. I really like that. Okay, and because it's only 20 minutes, our boss enemy is going to be here relatively soon. So we should strengthen. There we go. There we go. Why is there so much bread? Are we baking the bread? Is that what we're doing? I think that helps. All healing doubled. I don't think I need that. Let's upgrade our glow stick. Must murder bread dog. Must destroy owls. Owls and bread are the enemy. Dev is a Final Fantasy player. Cool. Is this good? This seems like maybe good. It's better if I can actually get the experience. Alright. Soon boss. So we want to save our ults for when the boss shows up. I don't think I'm doing enough DPS to actually make my way in and get any of that experience. Which is a bummer. I would like the experience. Come on. Come on. Wait, can I get some over here maybe? No. Oh, there's some. That's good. Can't. Okay, that's just sprite overlap. I'm like, is that something collectible or is that okay? Right. So now Watson shows up. Shit. And you have to. I'm barely fast enough to escape her. Cool. So we're never allowed to stop moving, because if we do, it gets real bad. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Good, good. All right, and we need these things. There's probably a huge pool of experience somewhere around here. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. All right. Run away. Okay, so you are barely fast enough to outrun her with base stats. For some reason, I thought that base stats were not enough to outrun her. Run away. Eee! Nice. Nailed it. And we only needed the super OP special attack and stamp mods to do it. I wonder what a 0 upgrade run would look like. That sounds awful. Dragon's Fire is disgustingly OP. I kind of hate it. I didn't remember. All I remembered is that I like Kiryu's weapons, and apparently I got like the crazy OP evolution first try. Nice. All right, cool. Well, I think I'm actually gonna call it for this evening. Thanks so much for joining me, everybody. Head on over to the talk section. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Windows 98 Survivors, a little less interesting. Funny joke. I'll have to see if we got some other short meme games we can play another time. Thank you, Cassie. I was very happy to take Gura to defeat the evil and terrible Amelia Watson. It was a good time. All right, well, thanks everyone for joining. I stream every single Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I sometimes stream on Saturday, talking to my good buddy Oni and Cassie, my partner, who we do a Minecraft server with, a Cobblemon Minecraft server. Fun stream. Yeah, will do. It's true. It's true. Unlike the other VTubers, I do need to sleep because I can't. If I can do this for long enough that I can completely wreck my streams or my sleep schedule and just stream 18 hours a day, maybe I will. But for now, the day job is a calling. Thanks everybody for joining me. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. I will let the Discord know if we're going live on Saturday. We'll probably do some more Holocure from time to time. It's just sort of a nice calm yapping stream when we don't have anything else to do. So, see y'all later. Thanks everyone. Bye. Bye.